Good afternoon. I am Executive Vice President in charge of education. My name is Kitano. The board started last October, and we are in the third month. And I know you must be very busy, but thank you for joining the program, despite the fact that this is Monday, immediately after the weekend national entrance exam. And I had to be at the university during the education Saturday and Sunday. But I decided to come here, or I know I have to be here because it's going to be very interesting. And as we open the International Symposium, let me say a few words on behalf of Kyoto University. University now need to be globalized and offer the quality assurance and quality enhancement of the education, disclosure of education information, and the creation of the educational innovations. These are the challenges that Kyoto University has taken up. And the use of internet and multimedia and other technologies are quite important to innovate education and get outcomes. And these are something quite new for Kyoto University so that we can go into the next era successfully. MOOC and OpenCourseWare are the good example. They are already in operation. But it's more important to think about how we can effectively use MOOC and OCW. Although Kyoto University has studied activity, what we have done may not be sufficient. And we need to discuss what we should do to improve, and it's one of the important topics discussed at the board level of the university. Since academic year of 2014, we have started the SGU Super Global University project under the sponsorship of the Ministry of Education. Kyoto University Japan Gateway is the name of the initiative at the Kyoto University, adopted by the government. This is a 10-year program. Together with highly competitive top-level universities in various fields, Kyoto University is going to establish a joint education program for the graduate schools, mainly by offering joint and double degrees. Among universities, in the area of researches, we've done a lot of collaboration, but also covering education as well. We are going to initiate large-scale collaboration with other universities, and this presents a new challenge for Kyoto University. We are going to send more students and researchers abroad while receiving more from abroad as well. Double by 2020 is the name of the project to promote the globalization of Kyoto University. The previous board member adopted the strategy, and we are in the process to review the strategy to make the strategy more effective so that the Kyoto University can internationalize its operation more effectively. So this is the background in which we are opening today's symposium. Harvard University is well known for its MOOC project, Harvard X, and also Harvard University is well known for its direct box center for teaching and learning. And we have the honor of inviting faculty director of these two, Professor Robert Liu, with us as the keynote speaker. Personally, I have been looking forward to listening to him because right now Kyoto University is in its search for the future direction. It's wonderful to invite a pioneer in this field. So today's symposium is a very precious opportunity. I hope that the participant will not only listen to his lecture, but also ask questions so that we can start discussion as to how we can enhance our future activities. I was talking with Professor Lu, and it seems that he likes and loves Kyoto very much. He likes antiques, tofu, and it's as if he fell in love in Kyoto, so this is his first time to Kyoto. I'm very happy to know that, because this seems to suggest he is happy to visit us on a regular basis. And today is the starting day. We hope to deepen our relationship and the friendship with Professor Lu as well. Talking about ourselves, I myself is an electrical engineer. Maxwell is a physicist, and I love him, or I studied Maxwell's theory. Maxwell's equation is a famous formula for the electromagnetic waves, and it was made 150 years ago. So last year was 150 year of the creation of the Maxwell's equation, and various events took place. Maxwell may not be so famous in Japan, but you can use your mobile phone thanks to the efforts made by Dr. Maxwell. In UK, A Man Who Changed Everything is the title given to Dr. Maxwell. In Japan, the NHK features a hero named Shoin Yoshida, who was at the end of Edo era, and he was the contemporary. Maxwell was at the King's College as a faculty. When he prepared the experimental demonstration, he loved showing how you do the experiments. And so he must have been a good educator. But some students complain that they could not understand the lecture given by Dr. Maxwell. This is because the Professor Maxwell always tried to make students think about the deep causes of different phenomena. So he presented different possible perspectives, all possible perspectives, just like contemporary Japanese students. UK students back then complained that there are too many possibilities to think about one particular phenomena, and they complained that they could not understand what the professor was saying. But I have to say, his way of teaching is quite important. This is what we are trying to do as well in Kyoto University. Education 150 years ago did have a big problem, and we still have the same problem today, 150 years later. So we are at the time when we can share one snapshot of our own time. Talking about the Kyoto University, last week, the organizer of this program, CPEHE, was given a special grant from the university to strengthen the capability of the university, the internalization of education using ICT, and the evidence-based education reform, and the strengthening of the support of infrastructure. And it's quite timely that the center has going to start the initiative. I'm sure that the national government decided to support the momentum that we are seeing at the Kyoto University. For the detail of the project, I'm sure that the Professor Yoshi, the director of the center, is going to give you more details. The Dr. Yoshi is the assistant to the executive vice president in charge of education. So I often talk with him, and he is quite passionate about how we can improve education. In the panel discussion, we have the pleasure of inviting Dr. Lu, Dr. Yoshi, and the Dr. Bino of IIMC, and also from the University of Osaka, we have Professor the Takemura, Center of Teaching and Learning Support Center of Osaka University Initiative for Education, Institute for the Education Initiative. And there will be the panel discussion that would be facilitated by Professor Matsushita of the center. In the panel discussion, I'm sure that we can think about how we can enhance higher education, not only in Japan, but also in other countries. We think that there is going to be a great success today. I'd like to conclude my opening remark. Thank you very much.